Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with you for another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Your next vehicle is as close as your fingertips. Log on to Firkins.com and shop hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles from the convenience of your home or office, 24/7, rain or shine. All makes, all models, something for every budget. Shop Firkins.com for internet specials, trade values, credit approval, a payment calculator, schedule a service appointment. You can even chat with a team member to answer your questions. It's that simple. Log on today. Expect more, save more. Find it at Firkins.com.
I'm Michael Pernforce, and you're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Hi, tennis fans. Terrific as always to be with you. Busy times on the Sun Coast and throughout the Sunshine State. Had a wonderful time covering the Palm Air West Coast Super Seniors. It was great spending some time with world champion Larry Turville, who was back in action. Had fun catching up with Laura Bowen, Executive Director of the USTA Florida, at the Delray Beach Open. It is uplifting catching the action at Inspiration Academy Junior Tournaments and visiting with the Academy highly respected Director of Tennis Ashley Hobson. Disappointing to have Juan Martín del Potro unable to play at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells. And also unfortunate to have Maria Sharapova missing the Miami Open at the Hard Rock Stadium. Maria had some shoulder surgery, but will be returning shortly. Congratulations to 13-year-old Ava Krug of Lakewood Ranch, winning her second International Tennis Federation Junior title. This one at the ITF in El Salvador. Way to go, Ava! I am thrilled to be joining my son Davidson and his Drake University men's tennis team on its spring break to Kentucky, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. Fellow Suncoast and Sunshine State's tennis professionals. Coming soon, a platform to drive community support to local pro shops and tennis stores. That's right, local players will buy their tennis equipment from their local tennis pros with competitive pricing and superior personal service. Visit Courtly, KOURTLY.com, or call Medi Carbon at 646-228-1658 for more information. So what's on the show today? Well, we have another great one for you. You will witness the excitement of the Delray Beach Open. You will view the merriment of explosive tennis at Laurel Oak Country Club. You will share the passion of senior tennis at the Meadows Country Club West Coast Super Senior Grand Prix. You will get to better know USPTA National President Gary Trost, and you will participate in the excitement of our Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway drawing. And we will keep you tennis educated with our Lakewood National Tennis Tips with Nate Griffin. So let's get it launched with the Delray Beach Open. Ivan, everybody is buzzing about the tickets, but somehow the Barron family is able to keep it intimate. How do you juggle both?
You know, we're so honored to have so many close friends, staff, teammates, partners, really everybody together is collaborating to form an amazing team to go ahead and really break all the records in attendance.
I go all the way back to the very beginning of this tournament before it was on the ATP Tour, when Mark Barron had this as a challenger in Pembroke Lakes, Tennis Center in Pembroke Pines, 2 blocks from my house. And his son Ivan Barron, who helps run the tournament, probably was 12 or 13 years old then. So I followed it all the way from there to Coral Springs when it was the Red Clay tournament, and now here. And it's great with these great fields that they're drawing now.
First came here 10 years ago. The first time I was ever at a smaller tournament, and it came with good friends and colleagues in the business, and we just had a really great time and really liked the whole tournament from the beginning. Liked the venue, liked the town, get good players. Just a fantastic tournament.
Well, John Joyce, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little nervous. You got to get that coin on the thumb, flip it up, and it comes down, and those guys decide who's going to win the match of that. How exciting is that for you, John?
Oh, I love it. I love doing this. I've done it probably for the past, since about 2005, 2006. They allowed me to come here, once during the tournament. Last year it was a real high for me. I got to do McEnroe, and then Jesse was here, and when I flipped the coin, I knuckled it, and it rolled. So I've been practicing.
Laura, the USTA Florida and you grow grassroots. You grow pro tennis. Tell us about the mix of grassroots and pro tennis and how they grow the game together.
That's a great question, and this is a great example of how we do that together. We're here at the Delray Beach Open, which is one of our best pro events here in Florida. And what we did earlier this week is we brought kids and families out to play together on the courts. So I think they do go hand in hand. Sometimes people watch tennis and that's how they get interested. And so what we can provide is a way for them to take their love of tennis from watching it and get on the court and experience it themselves. So I think it's a beautiful partnership, and no better place than here in Delray Beach.
Well, I think that we see the players very close to all the patrons that come here. They spend time with them. You can walk right on the courts, number 1 and 4, and you can just be 10 feet away from the action. It's a beautiful thing.
What's it like ball boying here at a professional men's tennis event? What do you like about it?
That you're so up close to the players. You just you're right next to them, talk to them, do whatever you want with them. You're just around here. You get free tickets, free food. It's pretty fun.
Jim, you're one of the historians of tennis. This tournament has launched the career of a few players in the past. Some of your most memorables.
Well, last year, Francis Tiafoe, who now trains at Orlando, won his first ATP title here. And so it was great to see that and to put him on the cover of our magazine. Now, I have no control over him not winning past the first round, but that's the way life is, I guess, these days.
And I remember what this tournament did for Andy Roddick. It all happened after winning here.
Yes, he really took off, and of course, he's the last American to win a Grand Slam tournament. That probably not many people remember that. But he was training just down the street here at Boca Raton, and this was his big breakthrough tournament.
Guys, let's face facts. Nobody's going to see faster reactions in tennis than you provided at the net. And they say you're 40 years old?
Yeah,
come on, guys.
It's true.
How do you get the reaction? Is it working out on drills? Is it just being naturally quick?
We started young, man. We at 6 years old, our dad was firing balls across the net. He called it the Japanese speed train volleys. That quickened our hands up, and we've been doing doubles drills and quick hands for forever. So it actually looks really fast, but when we're out there, it looks slow. The ball slows down.
Looks slow to you, not to us. You're back. What's each match feel like back on the court to you, Bob?
As far as pain and tightness of the injury, it's all going away. I'm forgetting that there's a metal hip in there. Getting confidence as we play more points and as we win matches. Feels great to be back on tour with Mike. He had a hell of a year last year. It was fun to watch him get up to number 1 in the world and win those big titles. But obviously it's bittersweet because I wish I was out there with him. I appreciate him taking me back. We had some great moments tonight on the court with some awesome points, and we know it's the last chapter of our career, so we're just trying to give it hell and have one last run.
I think I'm getting stronger with each match, and certainly going into last week, I definitely needed some matches, and I've accomplished that now. I've played 6 matches in about 8 days, so I'm pretty happy with where my game is at. I think I'm in a better spot than I was at the beginning of the year, but it's a long year ahead, and I just got to keep plugging forward.
Your next vehicle is as close as your fingertips. Log on to Firkins.com and shop hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. From the convenience of your home or office, 24/7, rain or shine. All makes, all models, something for every budget. Shop Firkins.com for internet specials, trade values, credit approval, a payment calculator, schedule a service appointment. You can even chat with a team member to answer your questions. It's that simple. Log on today. Expect more, save more. Find it at Firkins.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Gullickson, and you're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. Hope that you enjoy the remainder of the show with exclusive tennis at Laurel Oak Country Club, the senior tennis competitive spirit at the Meadows Grand Prix, and you will enjoy getting to better know USPTA President Gary Trost. Jason, my boy, exclusive tennis is back in Sarasota. This place loves you. Year number 3 that you've done it. What is so exciting to keep coming back and making these guys feel like they've never seen anything like this in their lives?
Well, I give it up to Ty Braswell. He really knows how to do it right. Every time we come back here, he brings the energy, he brings the people, and the exhibition match that's going on right now. He just really knows how to put together a really well-rounded event.
And the event gets more creative by each event that you do. You're having a sleepover coming up next weekend down in Naples?
Yeah, so this is called the Blacklight Overnight. It's a team tennis event, adults only. We partnered up with USTA Florida. So this all-night tournament starts at 8 p.m. and goes all the way till 6 a.m. the next morning. So we have about 20 teams right now. There's going to be dinner, a midnight buffet, and even breakfast the next morning. So we're really excited about it. Oh yeah, winner gets $1,000 grand prize.
It's amazing. He didn't even warm up, and he has probably the best volleys I've ever seen. So just unbelievable touch.
Talk about the old man still has the quickness out there.
Yeah, it's very surprising. He doesn't look like it, but then all of a sudden the point starts and he's gone. It's really very sneaky too. Like I didn't even see him poach sometimes, so it's good.
Micah, as I've mentioned to you before, you were Mr. Exhibition here in Sarasota tonight. What's it like teaming up with McPherson? What's that like?
It was really cool knowing he's coached the Bryan brothers, and especially in double, like they're the best doubles team of all time. Being able to play doubles with him is just awesome.
He's not bad coaching singles either with John Isner.
Yeah, with John Isner, it's awesome. It's so cool to play with him in doubles, yeah.
All right, Russell, you are on your way to Northwestern. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You look like a wildcat on the tennis court, in the classroom. But let's talk tonight. What was it like opposing David McPherson?
It was so much fun. I mean, he's ridiculously good at the game. He's done so much in the game of doubles and coached the Bryan brothers. I mean, you can't have a better team than that. So it was a lot of fun to share the court with them.
Michelle Krause, wow, wherever there's tennis, there's Michelle, you know that.
Yeah.
But the last time we were both out here at Laurel Oak was over a decade and a half ago.
At least, yeah. But, everything comes full circle, so really great to be at Laurel Oak with you. Really excited to be at this great event. I'm here to support my good friend Jason. He's been doing this for a couple years now. It's the first time I've been able to get out and see it live, and I am impressed. And I just want to say that anyone in the tennis world at a facility should host one of these events at least once per year.
I agree. It's rock out here tonight at Laurel Oak. You have traveled the globe. So, first time you've seen this?
First time I've seen it, and I can tell you that there is nothing else like this going on in the world of tennis in any other country.
Ty Braswell, they can turn off the lights at Laurel Oak, but they can't turn off the action. What's going on? What's this always like at Laurel Oak?
Oh, this is our third year doing exclusive. We started it right at the beginning when they were first getting going, and now it's becoming like a tradition here at Laurel Oak. We're doing it every year. We love it.
Well, there is another tradition. It's called the Braswell Exhibition Tradition. Mike is playing all of these exhibitions. How much fun is it to play with him when you do, and then see him when you're not playing with him?
It's great having him out here. It gives me a rest too, because I'm used to playing in these, and got to let the young ones do it now. and they had a great exhibition tonight. It was really a lot of exciting points, and the crowd loved it. So it was great.
It's awesome. I mean, what a perfect way to, get people back into the game, then make it really fun. And a lot of credit goes to our tennis director, Ty. Unbelievable gentleman, and kudos to him for bringing this event here and getting our members introduced to it. And this is our 3rd year, and I'm sure we're going to have a 4th and a 5th and a 6th. So at least while I'm here.
Well, Eric, we know that you know how to rock out on Saturday night at Rollins. What's it like rocking out here at Laurel Oak tonight?
I love coming out to Laurel Oak whenever I get the chance. I love getting back home, playing on my home courts. And this is amazing to come out and try this new experience and play some fun tennis under the lights.
Yeah, it's great. Everyone's having a good time. There's a good crowd. The people that work for Exclusive always do a really good job. So yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun to have the social aspect of tennis instead of being in the more competitive, and everyone's having a great time out here. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's spectacular. The football days are over. I like to be athletic and competitive all at the same time, and nothing better than tennis right now. I've adopted tennis. I love it, and as you can see out here, what a great, a different thing to do to really enjoy ourselves.
The countdown has begun, counting down for the Sarasota Open with Elizabeth Moore. Now, I'm going to ask you right on the spot, what kind of surprises are in store for this year, Ty?
Well, it's a new tour now. The tour has changed, so I think it's going to make the tournament even more competitive this year. There's no qualifying. If there is, it's very small, like maybe 2 matches. But everybody's excited because it's going to draw more attention, I think, because it's more competitive.
Don Caprio, every time I come over here, you're having more fun than work. And what a fun week this must have been with these guys, hanging out with the best senior players in the country and for some in the world.
You're absolutely right, David. Thanks. I finally figured it out at this age to go ahead and to have that much fun with it. It has. It's been a great week. We had over 180 players this week in our Super Seniors event here. This is actually the 10th year we've run this event. It's continually grown each year. The players have all moved up in age divisions over that time, a lot of the same familiar faces. But it's a wonderful event for our members. It's a wonderful event for the players to come out and enjoy some good friendly competition.
My, great catching up with this guy, Joe Bachman, won in the United States from age 55 to age 75. Here you are at the Meadows Super Senior. How much fun is it to hang around these guys and watch them play? They all get nervous when you watch, Joe, you know.
I don't know if they get nervous, but I enjoy watching good tennis. And even though these people are up in the age bracket, they really are still very competent, very capable, and enthusiastic. So it's fun to see that.
Joe, you have played the world representing the United States.
The one really good memory was when we won the World Championships with Fred Drilling, Jimmy Parker, and myself in Austria. And the other one was I grew up in Hungary, and I went back and won the international tournament many years later after I left in Hungary. So that was kind of a nice homecoming for me.
As an ex-pitcher in professional baseball, the serve and overhead were naturals, and I had to learn pretty much the rest.
It means a lot of good fun, a lot of good camaraderie, and I just do it for the competition, the health, the benefits that are just enormous.
We're still healthy enough to run and jump, so it's plus full of role models. We have mentors everywhere we look, guys who are 10 years, 15, 20 years older. It's very inspiring.
Well, senior tennis, it's of course the exercise you get. It's really more about the people that you get to meet. I mean, I retired about a year or so ago, and the amount of people that I've had the opportunity to play tennis with, to interact with, it's just been more fun. Without it, I don't know what I'd be doing, volunteering most, who knows where, but it's just been the people that has made the difference. And I'm trying to learn this tennis game too. It's been fun trying to.
It's awesome playing out here with these guys. I really enjoy it. Everyone's trying to stay healthy, stay in shape. It's fun for all.
George, you give it to everybody. Senior tennis in the book, Senior tennis on the web. What's senior tennis on the web give to these guys that live this life every day?
What it is, it's a forum for senior tennis players. It's called seniortennisandfitness.com. And it's a blog, and I write about things that I experience on the court, like rules that are interesting or experiences that are interesting. And more than my writing is the comments of my readers that make it interesting.
It's not only is it a good physical outlet, but also what I enjoy is the different people you meet from different walks of life, different venues. And for me, that's wherever I travel, and even when I travel overseas, I always try to play tennis. It's a great way to meet people.
Hank, you certainly got enough tennis growing up. You played all the slams. You were semifinals at Wimbledon in mixed doubles, and you picked up some good partners. Betty Silva was one of them. You had to look up to that partner.
Oh yeah, I mean she was. I think she was taller than me, so it's close. But we had a good time. So she's a great girl. I still see her. You know, when we go every year, and so I see her over there. But it's such a fun game, and you know, I think a lot of people know. You know, the study they did out of Norway about longevity in athletes, and that the tennis players on average live 9 years longer than all the swimmers and athletes and marathon runners and skiers and all this. Tennis was at the top of the list, and for an interesting reason, the social side.
Frank, this is a beautiful game indeed. Yesterday, a beautiful memory has come back with you. Share that with us.
Oh, I was on my way back to my car, and I just happened to introduce myself, and we ended up talking, and we were both in Vietnam, and I was in Da Nang, and he was saying, oh, I said, I played tennis over there, and Ken Fugate played at the same tennis courts I did. I was there 50 years ago this July, and he was there about the same time that I was, and he played on the same tennis courts that I did back then, almost 50 years ago. Being a Vietnam veteran still hurts, and I just want to thank all the veterans for what they do for our country, and God bless everybody.
Gary Trost, you are in the Bickup, all of business for the USPTA, business for the USTA, national president of the USPTA next to me, and we'll talk about that later. But let's talk about the relationship between you and one of your premier coaches, your mother. She got you into the game.
Yes, she did.
Fondest moments being on the courts with your mom.
Well, she dragged me around to all the tennis tournaments when I was real young. It was just something that we all played tennis. The whole family did. She was a parent first, and she picked me up from tennis tournaments and say, "Did you have fun? You know, you're hungry, you're thirsty. Do you have to play again?" It was all about the fun, and I hope I instilled that in my own kids and in all my students. So that was the main thing. Winning came secondary.
Gary is a very humble man, so I'll take it from here. You're one of the very few in the elites as a master professional. But getting there is a very thorough, very comprehensive procedure. Talk about some of that, how select it is, and what being a master professional means to you, Gary.
It means a lot. It is 5 different areas. You serve on boards in the United States Tennis Association. You serve on committees. You write articles. You are a coach of ranked players. You play enough tournaments, so it really is an achievement in 5 different areas. And I would gather to say there's a lot of USPTA pros out there that if they really sat down and just put those things together, they probably would be master tennis professionals as well. So I think there's only 1% of all the professionals out there that have put it together. I think there'd probably be more like 5 to 10% of us that would be master tennis professionals. I'm very proud of this.
Spending a good bit of your time down in Lake Nona, home of the USTA National Campus, home of the USPTA National Headquarters. What's it like being next door to the USTA? What's it like working on a daily basis, growing the game together?
Well, first of all, it's great that we have a national headquarters across the road and looking for a better partnership with the USDA. And right now we're the only provisionally accredited association. That was announced this week, and we're very, very proud of that. But more importantly, the staff that we have with the CEO, John Embry, Fred Viancos, and the staff, the talent pool that we have put together in Lake Nona is incredible. Not only the facility that we have, the people that walk in there every day that is across the road from the home of American tennis, what we can do there and the future, it makes my head spin.
Hey, it's time for our Lakewood National Tennis Giveaway drawing, which includes 3 clinics with Nate Griffin and his staff, plus a 1-hour private tennis session with the Cause. So let's see who the lucky person is. Well, Aaron Strand. Congratulations, Aaron. We will be in touch. You know I'm looking for a new national champ, and it could be you. Stop by the Lakewood National Information and Sales Center at 5518 Palmer Circle at Lakewood National to register.
Hi there, Nate Griffin here, the Director of Racket Sports at Lakewood National Golf Club in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I have a tip for you today with your forehand volley. The great players get below the tennis ball, look underneath it, so you can take a tennis can and get underneath so that you're going to have a partner toss you the ball. You're going to lay back the wrist, see if you can catch the ball inside of this can. You do that a few times and your forehand volley is going to be better than ever. So there you have it. It's as simple as a tennis can.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. But until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins, and by Lakewood National. Lakewood National. Golf, tennis, spa, home.